love you.
I just love you too.
No, it's not too much.
They did not, but I got some.
Why did they?
I don't know. I think they forgot.
But did they give you the fork? Or did they not even give you a fork?
Mm-mm.
They wonder why.
Good question.
There's not as much sauce either. There's not as much sauce either.
Well,
Why? Why do you do this to us?
all right, you guys. Come bead with me this afternoon. I'm sure people have been stuck at home, trying to stay away from this coronavirus. But Jonah and I have been coming into the shop every day this week, kind of making changes and seeing how we can connect with you guys. I know it's a crazy time. Figure we give a little bit of time to get people online. Jonah's eating lunch. I always wanted to do a little homeschooling, so now I get a little bit of taste of what that's like. I love having him around though. But how is everybody doing today? So we're not an online store, but this is kind of a new way that I'd like to be working anyway. So this has been a great opportunity to kind of check out what that's like.
I thought this was actual metal.
So I'm kind of pulling out the parts for the project that I thought we could work on today, and I'd show you how to do. So you can see here, you guys, here's a sample of what I thought we could make today. This is the actual piece right here. These are the supplies we're going to need. So if you guys have some things at home, I'm using size 6 seed beads here, you guys. We can do this in several different combinations, and I will show those. But to kind of do the one that I had photoed, this is the supplies you'll need, okay? So here I have 4 colors of size 6 seed beads. We use Toho here. I will have this kit available also. I think it comes out to be about $30, and I can ship it to you guys for free. Okay, got a metal button. Looking for something with a good shank there. That means something on the bottom here. I've got them in gold and silver, so you could choose. Also, in this particular design, we used rhodium 5mm jump rings, you guys. 5mm jump rings. You guys are just getting started with us. You guys can look at the photo here. We're kind of just taking a look at what supplies we need. Also, I'm using a 1mm leather in this case, but really you guys can use, you know, in this particular sample, I use Chinese knotting cord. Pretty much anything that can kind of fit in the size 6 seed bead here. And size 6s have a good size hole, you can see. Okay. So the colors here that I use today are called aluminum, starlight, bronze, and opaque jet. Okay. So we're going to pull out our leather here. I'm going to cut. I really like doing a triple wrap. So in order to do a triple wrap, we're going to cut up ourselves about 2 yards. 2 yards of leather. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just kind of cutting those 2 yards. So if you guys like this color set, I can ship it for free. Everything here costs about 30 bucks. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do here is I've got a... Let's see. I'm going to back us up now so that you can see where I'm working here. You guys can check back later and see how the magic happens here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this button. Okay, we're going to pull this all the way through. Okay. Hey there, Martina. Good to see you. Thanks for joining me today. So I'm just pulling these even here. So I'm lining those up. Okay. Pulling that straight, and then I'm going to tie an overhand knot here. Okay, nothing fancy, you guys, just kind of a simple overhand knot. Okay, you'll see I'm trying to get that as close together as we can. Thanks for joining me. Trying to do a little tutorial here for the first time, kind of getting it set up on the fly here. Hopefully I'm going to work on trying to be able to have something a little bit more interactive. I was trying to do Zoom is another option that we have. Okay, so if you guys are just joining me here, we're making this piece right here. These are the supplies that you need. Okay, size 6 seed beads, 1mm leather, a button. I'm just getting the button put on here. Okay. Now, so I've just lined up all the leather. I've got 2 yards here, so a yard on each side. So just a knot as close as I can. Okay, so now we kind of take a look at color set. So we can talk about design here. In this particular one, I use 4 colors. The 4 colors that I have here are aluminum, starlight, bronze, and opaque jet. Okay, you can see the order that I kind of was doing it in. So if I start at the very beginning here, like on this button right here, started off with the aluminum, then I did the bronze, then I did starlight, then I did opaque. So that's kind of how I like to usually put the seed beads in that order, which I kind of put them out of order here, so that when I'm stringing them and make it easier for me to follow my pattern. And so in this case, you guys, I'm going to do 2 of each color as I go. Okay, so when I show you the pattern, you'll do 2 of each color to recreate what I posted here up on Instagram and Facebook. Okay, so the pattern here, the magic pattern, makes it so easy. Okay, I'm going to take both my cords here, and I like to really work right here from the front. Okay, so I'll work down here. Okay, that way then I keep these in line and I can see which string I have put my bead on. Okay, so like I said, we started off with this this aluminum. So I'm putting 1 aluminum size 6 bead right here, seed bead, on this top strand. Okay, then I'm going to put on a jump ring. Okay, but I'm going to put both strands of leather through the jump ring, and then I'm going to put another one of the seed beads on the bottom strand. Okay, and some of these are not, some of the holes are not always the same, and the leathers are always a little bit thicker or thinner. Okay, so I'm going to kind of continue the pattern so you guys can kind of get an idea here. So every time we put on a seed bead, we're going to be alternating the leather on which leather strand we go on. Okay, and every time we put on a jump ring, we will put both strands of leather through. Okay, and then remember to do the pattern. You can do the same color, doesn't matter. In this case, I'm kind of doing two of each color here. Okay, so we're putting bead on the top, jump ring through both, okay, seed bead on the bottom. And once you get your rhythm going, you can find that this goes pretty fast, pretty easily. You can certainly make up a single strand pretty quickly. I've already almost gone through each of the color sets here. And like I said, I like to work kind of at the top because you'll see it kind of binds together here. You see that? It's focusing in here. So I'll show that really close. Okay. So here you see alternating the bead, but we have thanks, Samantha. This is a nice and easy project. Okay. And it goes by fast. So I've almost done all the colors. So I'm going to put on one more black one here. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna push these all the way now down to the bottom so that it's close to my button now, just so I can show you kind of what this looks like. Now it saves a lot of time working at the top so that you don't have to push this down every single time. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys here again. You certainly can use different types of cord. At the very beginning I was discussing, you know, it's pretty much whatever size cord you can fit through the size bead you're working in. In this particular case, I used 1mm leather. In the sample here, I was saying that I used Chinese knotting cord. You can certainly, I've used Ceylon, I've used some different cording bases, and I'm going to show you a sample of some of the ones done with semi-precious or freshwater pearl, and what those can look like. So you guys here, let me show you the pattern again. Okay, so I'm working with a couple different colors, and this time I'm going to pick up the piece here. So let's see. So here, okay, this is what we're making. Okay, we were using 4 colors at the size 6 bead, 5mm ring. Okay, and then here we're looking at the pattern a little bit closer. Okay, let's see if I can lay that. Okay, so you can see here we're alternating the bead. Okay, and then every time we put the jump ring on, we're putting both pieces of leather through. Okay, both pieces of leather. Okay, now once we get this here, yes, I love triangle trace. Definitely can use a lot of those. And sometimes I use a bead mat. Hey, Jonah, you want to say hi? Jonah would like to say hi. Hey, guys. It's nice to see everybody. Okay, so thanks for joining us live here today, guys. I figure I'd keep this live feed running. The jump rings I used are a size 5mm with a size 6 seed bead. Okay, here you guys. So when I push all those beads really, really close, is that focusing? Get out of the way. Okay, I'm going to flip this. Okay, so when I push all the beads really, really close, you guys, okay, and tighten everything up, it naturally has that zigzag effect. Okay, so here you can see when we lay it just straight out, just naturally zigzags. Okay, so you can see here, okay, that's fine, honey. He's full of lunch. So here let me just set this here. I've got, here in the shop, I have, let's see. So guys, I'm just kind of throwing out some of the beads and colors here. Okay, so here in the shop, you can use smaller beads. You can use, if you want to use an 8, I used a size 4 millimeter. I haven't done an 11. I think that would drive you crazy, to be honest. But you guys like some small work, so okay. Let me show you. Okay, so these are the 5 millimeters I have. I have more colors in these ones in particular. The color I used in the project, I used the rhodium here. I used to do a triple wrap, you end up needing about a pack and a half, so close to 200 rings to make a triple wrap, you guys. Okay, that's about 200. A tube of size 6s, you get about 130 beads, so you end up being able to make a triple wrap bracelet in about a tube and a half of seed beads. Okay, so really, you know, it doesn't take all that much. We carry gold, we carry antique silver, copper, bright gold, rhodium, so kind of 3 colors of the silver, copper, and then of course all colors of seed beads. Okay, I can help you do a color set. You can call in, I can do a video chat with you guys, okay? And then let me go pull really quick. Okay, I'll show you here in the background again so you can kind of see. These are the supplies you need to make this particular design. Now I'm going to show you guys here is the design done with a little bit larger beads here. So here I'm going to show you, done the same style idea with 8 millimeter large hole beads. Okay, so here's some amethyst and a red carnelian. Yeah, I'll show you guys how to finish. It's really hard, Martina. Okay, so this style design, I'll show you the ending because it'll probably be a little bit easier to see here. So okay, so we started here on the design with the button. You tied a knot here, okay, and then we did alternating the beads, right, with the jump rings in between. Okay, and then we're going to get to the end here and we're going to tie a knot. Okay, and in this case we're going to leave enough space here so that button can fit through, and then we're going to tie another knot. Okay, so I'll show you on the sample here on how to do that. So we had here on our sample, okay, if we were ending right here, okay, I'm going to hold those two together, and I'm going to do another overhand knot just as if I was starting it. Okay, overhand knot. Let's see. Okay, Okay, not there. Now, I want to tell you a couple things, depending on the cord that you use. Okay, when I use a thicker cord, I found that you see that there aren't any beads here in the sample. Here, my cord is a little skinny, and so I found that to protect the cord, I like to put beads on here. Okay, that way it was easier for me to grab, so that I could put my button through easier. Okay, as well as I thought it would protect the cord. In the thicker one, when I use a 2mm here, okay, then I didn't do that. Hey Rebecca, how's it going? Hope you're doing some leather, playing around. Maybe we'll have to bring you in on doing something, do a virtual class here. Okay, so for those that are joining us, I'll kind of do a little quick rundown for you. You know, I'm going to be leaving us probably on Facebook Live here, since we've got the connection. But I was doing a little Bead with Me session, since I know we must all feel isolated at home. Enough talk about the coronavirus, so, you know, we all know we should stay in. So I have closed our doors, but I am shipping you guys things if you would like. I have this project all kitted up. If you guys like this, I'm always happy to help you pick out colors. So I have a bunch of the seed beads here, which is just showing all the different color, the jumprings to do the project that I was posting here today for the crisscross bracelet. And then, let's see, we were playing around. Here's the workstation. Okay, so these were the different colors of the seed beads we were using with the 5mm jump rings. So to do the project here, go over the supplies for you. You need pretty much four things. Okay, size 6 seed bead, 1mm leather, 5mm jump rings, 5mm. That's kind of an odd size. Not usually have something like that laying around is what I found. How to order them extra. So, and then a button here with a metal shank there. Okay, so that way then you can get that leather through there. Okay. I kind of like metal, but you can certainly use anything that kind of matches your size bead, okay? So in this case, this one I was doing a single strand on this one here. So we're kind of showing some different options you could do. So this is using a 2mm leather, 8mm big hole bead. Okay, I posted pictures of those so that you can shop that way. And again, I was kind of going over how you could virtually shop with us. You can connect with us here on any of our social media sites, and we'll be happy to work with you, just like we're doing here. That's why I thought I'd just go live so that you guys could kind of feel like we're, able to go out, even though we can't. Thought take a walk around the store too, see how everyone's doing. Oh, no problem. Hope you enjoyed it, Samantha. I'll try to post it up so that people can use it as a replay for anybody who might have missed it. So, hi there, everybody. Hello from the bead store. We're alive. We're well. We are letting people in kind of on a case-by-case basis. So, if you happen to be out and don't realize that I am closed to the public, trying to be good, keeping our community safe. I've got Jonah here with me. He's busy vacuuming, helping us out here today. I feel kind of like a newscaster who knew that we were going to have to be doing a whole new way of shopping. But, this was something I think it gives us an opportunity to, really appreciate our time that we can have out, and that when we can touch and we can feel things, we can talk to people. And so this is what I figure is the best way to kind of connect with you guys, okay? So I figure I can, you can give me a call here. I can hook up with you guys on social media, so you can message me. It kind of comes direct to me. Since I am the only one working, don't want to have anybody here that doesn't have to be here. I find you guys are a very sensitive age group, and so I want to make sure that everyone stays super healthy, and so that we can come back out when all of this craziness is over. Okay, so if you haven't been with us earlier, you guys, you can shop with us online. I'm starting to post pictures. If you have something specific that you would like us to put online, let me know. As people are asking me for different products, I'm also posting kind of those pictures online, so you can kind of see what the interest is, some of the things that are new. I did get some things new from Tucson. I brought back some earrings also that I'll be posting that I had gotten in Mexico. And anything else that you're interested in, okay? So any of your basic supplies, so if you need your head pins, your wire, your leather, we can certainly do those as well. I'm going to be trying to do something for you guys, showing you maybe like a design, and posting something every day for you guys, okay? But connect with us, okay? We would love to hear from you. We'd like to see what project you're working on, what color sets that you might have done, and if you liked what we were doing here today, I'm happy to ship that little package out to you. I'm happy to pick out some colors if you'd prefer like the blues or the greens or the purples. I love purple, so I did some color sets. I'll maybe try to post some of those up for you guys as well. I am going to kind of leave the Facebook Live here in the store, so I'm watching for comments, so feel free to let me know if there's something that I can get. If I do sign offline, what I may do is have some different options for you guys, because I tried to do this on the iPad, and for some reason I couldn't do the Facebook Live, so I'm only able to do it here with my phone, and that was what I was using to kind of do a video chat with you guys if you wanted to get something specific so that I could talk just to you. But you can certainly give the shop a call here at 703-938-7018. Restaurants are still open, so if you kind of want to know how Vienna is going, I kind of saw a lot of cars. I thought that was kind of surprising. There was still a lot of people seem to be out on the road. There was less than yesterday, so it looks like people have gotten everything that they kind of needed. But we can still get beads to you. I have secure somebody. If you had to have your beads today, we have a little bead hub person who will come deliver for you. I am shipping to you, so if you guys are wanting anything, I'm offering shipping for you guys for free, as long as it's reasonable. I have found that bead boards are probably not something that I want to ship, but but beads are pretty small, so I'm happy to ship for free in a first class envelope to you guys. We can fit a lot of beads in a little box, which I love, and you can come out with a lot of projects. So the project we did here today was super simple. I really like it. It was that crisscross bracelet. I've done it in a multitude of colors. I did it this first time here in this color set, which was really pretty. I had it done also where I've done some different design sets. So some of you might have seen my ombre style, which was kind of a rainbow color set. I'll post that a little bit later again. I think that it was up online, the color set earlier, on the Instagram and Facebook feeds, guys. And where I did, the pattern was 10 of one color, then 2 of the next color, then 2 of the previous color, and then 10 again, so that as you're kind of blending the colors, you can kind of see how that color set waves. If you want to have the specifics, I can kind of write the pattern down. I think it's like 10A, and then 2B, and then 2A, 10B, then 2C, 2B, and 10C, if that makes sense, if you're following me there. Okay, I've can write that pattern down in the comment section for you. Okay, I'm gonna kind of leave this. I'm gonna answer the phone. I'm gonna put this so that you can kind of see the project that we were working on. If you guys have any questions, I'm here to answer them. Okay. Hello, Starsky. This is me. How are you? Oh, I'm doing good. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we have 2, 2.5, and 4 in the gold bill. We have 2.5 and 4 in sterling available here. Yeah, feel free to scoot on by. I'm staying here in the shop until about 3 o'clock. You know, I've got a whole sanitation station so people can, you know, kind of get sanitized on the way in and out, so we can all feel good about that. But yeah, if there's anything we can prepare for you, if you'd like, you know, just pick it up, then you can let me know. Yeah, absolutely. I'm also shipping too, so if you find that you prefer to do that, I can package a little something for you too. And then I also have a girl who will do bead hub, doing a little bead hub, so she could do a little delivery. I think just kind of like a Grubhub style. you know, but unfortunately, you know, got to pay her. But you know, some people who want it now, I'm trying to work out all the avenues that can help people. We're happy to do whatever, you know, we're just hanging out here at the shop. I was doing a Facebook Live little and stuff and getting people to understand virtual shopping since we'll probably, you know, we're kind of, you know, staying. Yeah, virtual as in you can call in and we can video chat with you and we can walk you through the store just as if you were here. And yeah, the crisscross. Well, if you are on Facebook, I just did a Facebook Live, and that'll be uploaded where I just went over how to do that. Also, but I have all the rings and a really nice color set actually that I think that you would really like. Yes. You know, it's using the size 6 beads, right, and the jump rings. Yeah. Nope, that'll be the button. Would you want gold or silver as the button? I have both. Or how about one of each, and then I'll get you enough to make 2 because you'll have enough seed beads to make that many. Well, you know, a lot of things have been, you know, I had to cancel all the classes and events for March, and you know, and so we're having to work the best we can, of course, because we still have obligations we have to fulfill. So, you know. Okay, Brenda, I'll get that for you. I've got it all set aside. Oh, I'm here till 3, so whenever you wanna. Yeah, and if you know, if you're worried, just you can certainly give a call. Okay, you betcha. We'll see you soon. Okay, Brenda. Bye bye. Hey guys. Hey Nancy, how's it going? Everything is canceled, so I've been trying to have people come with me live here. Just answered the phone, was talking to Miss Brenda. She just put in an order for the bracelet that we just made, and then I will be uploading this video here shortly. So thanks for joining us again. I'm just doing a little live feed so you can kind of get an idea of what virtual shopping would feel like. So what you guys would do here, I think that the way it works on Facebook, if you are a friend of mine, you can message me. I will connect with you that way, and then I can do a video conference, and it'll be just like this, okay? Only you'll get to talk to me right back, okay? You will get to ask me any questions. I can show you anything that you are looking to learn. I can help you with any colors if you are looking for purple. I was just working with Miss Amanda, who gave us a nice review. Thank you, Amanda, on using some of the big hole beads, you know, so I can show you any of the photos that if you have been watching us online, although we're not an online store, I am posting pictures of some of the things that, you know, are interesting to me, or things that people have already been asking for, that have been shipping out. So I've been trying to take a lot of pictures, but you know, we have a lot of beads. If you didn't know, we had a lot of beads. You thought you had a lot of beads? I have a lot of beads. I have way more beads. So if you can help them get them out of our store to keep you busy, to keep our necks beautiful, and our brains sane while we go through this whole isolation period, you can give me a call, okay? You can call me at the store, 703-938-7018. Like us on Facebook, connect with us here. I'm happy to do a video chat and help you do some personal shopping. Nothing like a personal shopper, and kind of like, you know, having a friend at the house, okay? I am kind of working on some other avenues. I'm open to kind of ideas. I was trying to do kind of maybe like a Zoom conference room or something, and that way then maybe you can sit with me. We can all just kind of gather in, and even not just here with me, but you know, then we can connect with other people. I can bring other people in, and that way we can kind of talk amongst each other. We also have our Facebook group for the local area. It's called the Bead Study. You can see that on Facebook. Hey, Kristen. Hope you're not going crazy with all the kids at home. I was talking earlier about homeschooling. I'm getting a chance to get a feeling of what that's like. Jonah has been awesome. He's been vacuuming. He's been learning to read. He's been learning to add. We've been going over counting beads. So the bead store is always a great place to learn. You guys you can kind of take a look at what he's doing right now. Say hi, Jonah. Say hi. What you building? You guys, he's on Messenger for kids too, so you guys need a virtual play date. We could probably use one of those too. Kids always put a smile on the face. He already I guess he finished vacuuming. That got left in the middle of the store. Miss Kristen says hi. Say hi, Miss Kristen. It's good to see you guys. We'll have to, Miss Kristen, Christopher says hi. We just had a little bit of lunch. Hey, Melanie. How's it going, everybody? I'm trying to get connected with the world because we're feeling all isolated here in the bead store. So trying to give a little introduction of what it feels like to kind of be on a video chat. So people who are kind of having to hook into Facebook even though they didn't want to be, so that we can feel connected to the world. I miss you guys. I've been talking to myself for like an hour. But it's nice, at least I can check out your comments